Okay, people, my guest today on the mixtape, he's got lyrics like, you know what, they just flow into one another. He's got powerful words. If you don't know about him already, you're going to know about him after the show, basically. Yes, it's Menis.
Hello.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Now, before I go any further, tell me about your name. Menis.
Yes, it kind of says it all, you know what I mean? I wouldn't say I'm a menace all the time, but I'm a menace on stage, so hopefully when you see me on stage very soon, you see where Menis comes from. You're
quite a performer on stage though, because you know what, you do the rounds at the festivals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Try to do my best, yeah.
Yeah, we hear you, you're always out there, and you're with like, you do a thing with AG Dollar most of the time.
Yeah, we help kind of chub each other out, so if he's doing a gig, I'll go. If I'm doing a gig, we kind of help each other out, you know what I mean?
But it's good to have like that whole team kind of thing, isn't it? I hear it's cool to be Asian right about now.
It is, it's definitely cool to be Asian. That's the new single
but
right now.
But isn't it just cool to be Asian anyway?
It is, but a lot of people don't think it is, you know what I mean? There's like youth out there who'll be like listening to Bollywood at home, watching cricket, but when they're out with their friends, they won't admit that they do that, you know what I mean? So it's kind of...
I don't know, like, really? Is it like that nowadays?
It is. So you're saying you haven't seen kids on the street acting everything but Asian?
I've seen kids acting on street like they're on road, they have to be road people.
See how like black and white people, they kind of bring their culture into how they talk and the way they stuff, and Asians don't really do that. So I'm just kind of making that statement.
Okay, so you're kind of saying that we can't, instead of being like throwing Indian words in here and there, right? They're kind of being either black or white.
Yeah.
Okay.
But they can still like talk about their culture and kind of maybe be more open about it, you know what I mean, rather than hiding it.
And is that where the inspiration for this track came from?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
So, okay, so you know what? It's cool to be Asian.
It is.
You're working on an album right now?
I am. I'm working on my album right now, featuring a whole bunch of different producers and singers. I'm not really working with too many rappers, but it's going to be totally different from what you're hearing right now, actually, because I'm kind of going for more of the live element. I've got a live band coming, so it's gonna be a lot of rock electro influence in the album, so you'll hear more of that rather than that kind of Asian stuff.
Yeah, but we heard from you back in 2005.
Yes.
When you did Spot the Difference.
Yes.
Yeah, and the whole shush thing blew up.
Yeah, that did.
Yeah. So how come it's now, we get an album now after so long?
Well, after the album, I actually started working on my solo album with Nazar T, who was my kind of partner in crime, but then we kind of parted ways. He became a doctor, so he's kind of pursuing his doctor career, and then I was kind of left by myself to do music, and I was just kind of took time out to write some tracks, and then I bumped into a new producer who goes by the name of Producer B, and we just kind of connected, and I thought 2009 was the best time to come back, so here I am.
So where do you get your inspiration from? I know obviously the Cool to Be Asian, you've explained that part, but other tracks like...
Just life really, it's kind of a simple thing, you just experiences you go through or just things you see, you know what I mean? I'm not going to talk about like a struggle or living in the hood, because I ain't from that kind of area. I live in like a 4-bedroom house, you know what I mean? So I just talk about from my life experiences.
And like, who were your inspirations growing up?
You know what, I'll admit, I am not the biggest hip-hop head, you know what I mean? I was, at a young age, I was listening to like Lionel Richie, Prince, Michael Jackson. I was more of a singing influence rather than a rapping influence. It wasn't until my teens I started getting into DMX and all that sorts of stuff like that.
So it's all about Lionel Richie, Smooth, Menis.
Yes,
yeah.
That's what kind of like, because of my music, you'll see in the album, there's a lot of different genres. I'm not sticking with hip hop because that's not what I listen to. I listen to everything from rock music to Bollywood music to jazz music, everything. So that's going to be combined into the album.
So when does this album drop then?
I'm not going to give you a date because I know it's not going to come back.
Okay, how about just like a little, you know, maybe a little timing?
I'll say early 2010, because I'm not dropping it this year. I'm going to bring out another single, which is going to be more of an idea what you can expect from the album, and then I'll drop the album. Because I don't want to kind of bring out the album just into the Asian
Have you got a name for your album yet?
Yes. Buy one, get none free.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You're kind of a joker, really, aren't you?
Yes, I don't really take life too seriously, no.
Also with your dress sense as well.
Yeah, I kind of like to be a little different as well.
Yeah?
Yes.
It's good to be different though, right?
Yeah, it's good to stand out in the crowd, so that's what I like to try to do.
So obviously you've been working away, doing your whole music thing. How about people that are watching the show and they're kind of like working on their music but it's not going anywhere?
So budding artists. There's always a way of making it. I mean, you just got to put your hard work in. If you want to, obviously it's hard to get studio and stuff, but you know what, just if you're going to make music, just make it properly, get a good demo out, or even like send them out to radio stations, because you don't have to be with a record label to get your music heard. So you know what, just work hard at it and just kind of network everywhere you go, you know what I mean? There's so many places now, like there's like nights at Bombay Bronx, which Nihal does, where every media person you can find there, so you can head up there and just kind of network around.
Who do you see yourself, or who would you like to work with?
In the Asian scene? Or
Any scene.
All right, in the Asian scene, like, even when I was just a little boy, just kind of listening to Bhangra music, I was always a big fan of Rishi Rich. Like, I always liked what kind of stuff he was doing, and I'm lucky enough to know him and be good friends with him. So hopefully on the album, we've been talking about it, hopefully we'll get that collaboration on the album. Otherwise, I like stuff like A.R. Rahman. I'm a very big fan of him. I like Nitin Sawhney, kind of more of the stuff like that. So them sort of people I like to collaborate with. On the other hand, into the mainstream, I like things like NERD, Kanye West. I like people that just kind of do stuff out of the box. Yeah, that kind of
fits with your kind of thing, though. I
like things like out of the box.
NERD, I think, I'd think of you, and because they kind of do the whole kind of versatility thing where they do one thing and then...
That's what I'm kind of more all about. So someone like that would be a good collaboration for me and a dream.
Okay, you know, you mentioned Bollywood earlier.
Yes.
Are you kind of like a romantic at heart then?
I ain't got no one to be romantic with, unfortunately.
What? Ladies, are you listening? Menis looking for a girl.
Yes.
Who's your ideal woman?
Ideal woman? I don't know. I don't really have a type, you know. I'm very open-minded. I like people that I've got good dress sense and someone who's funny. I don't like shy girls, so you just got to be kind of wacky.
Initial attraction?
Yeah,
dress sense?
Yes, dress sense has to be. And I don't really like the typical looking Asian girl. No.
Okay, but it's cool to be Asian though, right? It's cool to be Asian, but he doesn't like the typical Asian girl.
I like people just different. You know what I mean? I'm different, so I like people different girls.
So where do you see yourself going? Let's say...
Home. After this, yeah?
Not right now.
Oh, okay.
You're such a joker.
Sorry.
Let's say about 5 years. Where's Menis in 5 years? What's your vision?
Hopefully, my music will be heard around the world and appreciated. That's my main goal, just to get my music appreciated, and hopefully still be rapping, because obviously I'm 23 now, 28, it's going to be hard still to be rapping, but I still like to be in the music scene, just doing it, you know what I mean? Just kind of spreading my music out and just being appreciated, really.
And what do you do in your spare time to chill out?
Apart from listening to music, Facebook, no, I'm joking, just
He's
sports.
on Facebook constantly.
Yeah, she keeps poking me.
Facebook chat.
Yeah. Now, sports, I love sports, football, cricket, playing pool, snooker, just going out with mates, and also I DJ as well, so I'm always DJing.
Okay, what's variety music?
Yeah, everything. Mix it all in. I kind of do like the odd gigs here and there when I can, but yeah, I love to DJ. I'm always in my room mixing up, so yeah.
Okay, going back to Cool to Be Asian.
Yeah, we're back, so let the party start now. If you're Asian in your crowd, start screaming out loud. To the top of your lungs, grab all your peeps, don't wanna see you on your one, so jump, everybody go crazy. Jump, let's start the invasion. See some youths who ain't proud of their roots. Oscar Roots said it wasn't cool to be Asian.
Tell us a bit about the video. You got a few guest appearances in there.
Yeah, I've been lucky enough to know quite a few people, so they kind of represent
me.
Yes.
A few? A few's like
my
four,
checkbook
right?
was empty after that, paying all of them to come to my video. But no, a lot of people turned up and showed support. Like Rishi, you came down. People in the Sona family like Harry, Kaz, ZK, AG Dollar, Cami K, Driller Kid, Mentor. A whole bunch of people just came and supported the cause. You know what I mean?
So are you working? Obviously, you said you want to work with Rishi Rich. Anyone else there that you'd like to work with?
Well, they're all my friends, so I'm kind of working with them anyway. People, who else would I like to work with? I like to work with, you know what, someone that comes to, but I can't think of.
You can't think of him right now?
But I think rapper-wise, I really like Riz MC. I think he's wicked.
Yeah?
Yeah, I would love to do something with him.
Okay. I could see that happening actually.
Yeah, because I don't know, he's just different as well. He's got his own little style, so I'm really feeling what he does.
Well, you're kind of like, you kind of got your fingers in a lot of pies. Like you do fashion.
Yes. Kind
of, and well, you do, don't you? You do fashion, you do music.
Yes, graphic design.
You do a bit of presenting as well.
Yes, I might just take her job in a couple of weeks, so if you don't see her,
you could try.
You know, she's probably somewhere in those bushes.
I think Menis is forgetting he's on the mixtape with Amy. All right, this ain't the Menis show, okay?
Yes, for
Let's
today.
not get
for
it
today,
twisted.
For today.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, just for today.
Yeah, for today.
Just for today.
Okay, I'll let you have your job, don't worry.
So, fans that are watching, what message do you have for them?
Thank you for support, whoever's bought the single. If you haven't bought the single, it's out on iTunes. If you want to buy one of these, you can go to desirags.co.uk and represent, and before your friends represent, so you know what, it's good to be
Didn't you
first.
say you were going to bring me one of those shirts?
It's in the car, yeah. It's in the car, yeah. So
I didn't see it.
It's there, don't worry.
I want a Cool to Be Asian shirt.
Yeah, I'll give you
Do I have to buy it?
No, you don't. I'll give you one, seriously. Shrek.
You sure? That's promise, yeah?
Promise.
It's on the show?
Yeah.
People are watching?
Yeah, you watch. Next show, she'll be wearing the t-shirt. Watch.
Cool to be Asian. Can I just ask, what kind of response have you had from your video? Because I know it's just come out recently.
Yeah, it's come out recently, but a lot on the I haven't had, because it's only been a couple of days, but on the internet, it's been a big response. Like on my Facebook, we had like 60 to 70 comments in the space of like a couple of hours. You know what I mean? So far so good. So we'll see what happens after that. You know what I mean?
Okay, so you're the person to watch out for on the UK scene, that's what I'm saying.
Yes.
Yeah?
Hope so.
Thank you for taking the time out.
It's okay.
You guys seen him here on the mixtape, it's Menis.